Good morning. Still here. Waiting to get going to the Secretary of State. Went there yesterday. They gave me a runaround. So had everything. Sat down. The guy came up there. They stopped the ticket thing. They knew I was coming. Whatever, man. It's flat out racism. Like today, man. Open up the window. It's so fucking terrible outside. Plus, they burning up pans, pots and pans. And then diseased people are walking down the hallway all night long, all day long, all night long, burning up pans, eroding the oxygen inside the building, man. I cannot even believe it. And plus, I got a gas leak right in my studio apartment. So been complaining. I'm trying to move, flat my tire. 2 days ago, just found out yesterday that the tire just went flat. It was it was flat at a Family Dollar. Somebody just flat the tire right outside, man. Probably hillbillies, probably those savages, Latinos, black, whoever. Flatted my tire, man, because I could catch the bus with no problem. But save money, I might as well use the bike. But they just flat the tire. Didn't want to, go up and, go to the store and get some cash back off my debit card and catch the bus. I could have did that, but didn't want to do that. Just head back. I'm about to leave out here, buy a tire, ride down there, for some exercise. But that's something to think about. I might as well, get some cash back or, carry some cash to catch the bus. I'm definitely going to carry some cash, no cash back. Carry some cash. Very little money, but I'm just carry some cash for the bus. But these, these people, like I said, if you feel comfortable in the neighborhood, it's low income, it's a depressed area, whatever, and you think, you don't think you can deal with it and get, but you can deal with it if you feel comfortable and do it, man. But if you don't feel comfortable, and man, I think I can get by on this. Don't do it because the moving costs and other costs, nah, don't do it. And your health, man, don't do it. Like I said, the people downstairs, my people been here since the the late 50s and the 60s and the 60s. Scouting out there and moved. But it's the same thing. It reverted back to the Kavanaugh years, what they was talking about back then. So, it's the same thing. Breaking into your apartment, room or whatever, breaking into your apartment, stealing stuff, raping your women, it's the same thing. Like I said, man, with Mayor Young, before he even ran for mayor, he had to go to the House of Representatives in Lansing. Turn these, these crackers, these, black trash, gutter trash in, the goons, the union, the mafia, and the crooked police in. He's a whistleblower. He's, broke the code of silence. The stress police and the crooked police just flat out robbing citizens, people of color, and citizens of Detroit, man. Right on the street, man, flat out rob you. Pull out a gun, take your cash, and leave. And say, if you say anything, perjure themselves and say you robbed somebody or whatever. Say whatever they want to say. Nazi police, stress police, Nazi police, period. So to break that stuff up, he had to go to Lansing, cut some deals, got some things done, ran for mayor. First thing he did, got rid of the stress police, fired a lot of people. Anytime the lieutenant in the precinct stayed a long time and not move up. It's programs for Detroit officers to move up away from the beat officers. You don't have to be a beat officer if you got some you pass the test, physical and whatever, and literate. You moving up. If you ain't, you're a crook, man. You had people pass the test for you. Know for a fact they do this in Detroit. pass the test and you stay a beat soldier. I mean, beat officer. Robbing people, whatever, man. The pay is low. They know the pay is low than the rest of the area is. That's why it's programmed for you to move up and make more money. Period. That's why Mike Duggan, I ain't gonna vote for him, period. I've been writing for the 4th precinct about the air pollution about this building, of the prostitutes and plus the prostitutes inside the building, about the trash inside the building that's burning up stuff, killing the oxygen, and keeping people from doing their normally daily routine of cleaning, doing whatever they got to do for a living, or what they have to do to improve themselves. These people are gutter trash. I mean walking back and forth. Man, people who rent places or own homes live in them. That's living. That's called living. That's called living. If you go outside and ladder, like I just heard, somebody walking upside the hall, man. Somebody walking upside the hall. Plus, disease infested. Can feel it, man. I just took a shower. Take a shower every day. That's home training. That's flat out home training. That's flat out home training. That's flat out home training. These people are gutter trash. You don't take showers. You take showers regularly. Don't tell no lie. You take showers regularly. Some people don't even take showers for a whole week. That ain't regularly. You ain't taking showers, period. You stink, for real, man. If you working, you going out, you stinking. You stinking. That's no home training. Flat out. That's no home training. Flat out. Anybody bring you a dirty dick Slater, that's your friend, right? Like my mothers, sisters and brothers, they parents bring a dirty dick Slater. You outside the house, you looking for someplace else to live. Period. My people grew up in desegregation and segregation. They know what it looked like. They know what it looked like, and plus they know what a middle class look like. Period. Know what a middle class look like. A working middle class area look like with a little money. They know what it look like. White people move out when you move in there. For real. Some of them must stay. For real. They ain't that prejudiced. They just like the area. It's that they move out for real. They know who the retards is. They knew who the retards is when they come in, when they bring desegregation. They know who the retards is. Soon as you bring these dirty dick slaters in, they already they know the game, know what they look like. You should know what they look like. You segregation, you should know what they look like as little kids. You know who the gutter trash. Them not your friends. They're not your homeboys. They're not your homegirls. For real. Flat out. Them the ones who don't bathe regularly. Don't know home training. Period. Nasty ass. You know what a nasty ass is. My apartment is not, tidy, but most of the time it's tidy because I got a routine to do every day. I'm happy about living life. These people are miserable about living life. Don't want to clean their house. Don't want to bathe regularly. Oh, if you don't have, the means to do so, it's other places that give you means to do so. I worked at a shelter. I was one of these customer service, people. I seen what these people is. I'm from the South, went down the South. I know what these people from the South and other parts of the country think of these people. Can't believe what I was hearing. I lived here. Can't know some of the stuff right on the money, right on point. Some of the stuff I couldn't even believe about the sisters here. Some of the stuff I couldn't believe what they was telling me. I was like, whoa. Came up here right on the point. My mother told me not to come back. Just want to see what my friends and what else was doing. I think I could make a little better because I'm a little bit faster on some things than these people is. But these people are fucking gutter trash. Like, if I like to read books for real. I like to read books for real. Flat out, I like to read books. No black people read more books than white people, for real. But gutter trash people don't read a book, period. Don't even read a paper, period. Flat out. Don't want to read nothing other than the application. That's it. I'm just saying, gutter trash, nasty ass, for real, in the building, man. Fried out. Trying to move, whatever. And can't believe the pollution is that fucking bad. Can't believe the pollution inside the building that bad. Can't believe all kinds of diseases these people walking up and down my door with. Nasty ass, flat out. Trying to move, trying to get out of here, cut some deals and get the fuck up out of here. But, one step forward, two steps back because people, get jealous or do whatever. Sabotage stuff. Bike been vandalized. I mean, never was vandalized because I lived in a place where I could store it and, never ride it that much. If I do, I ride it just for enjoyment and get some exercise. Like to walk or like to jog, man. And like to eat, for real, man. Like to eat, man. Extra money. I'm going out, like Applebee's or, I'm not down with Chinese food anymore. I like to eat, man. Go out and, know the people who, work in the, customer service or restaurant industry. I don't mind tipping. Don't mind tipping, period. From the South, we don't mind tipping the sisters. Don't mind tipping the brothers. Know it's hard. Know it's hard on those, minimum wage jobs. Don't mind tipping. I don't mind tipping, period. Detroit, I mind, for real. Bad service, everything, and stink. Anytime somebody bring you food and they stink, I don't even want the food. I won't buy no food from there, period. So these people, stinking, nasty, whatever, man. No home training whatsoever, like they said down south. Like the girls said down south. Flat out. About the women here. No home fucking training. Flat out. And the men don't have no fucking home training. I'm just saying, man. Can't believe that shit, man. Can't believe that's the shit. You get in a daily routine, man. Everybody know. You got home training, you get in a daily routine. Go to school, come home. You either going to do your chores, do your homework, and look at some TV and go to bed. TV might be an hour or 30 minutes, but you're going to look at some TV if you want to. But, or go, or if you, fast like me, might go outside and play with your friends a little bit and watch a little TV. But I'm just saying, these people are the nasty ass, flat out nasty ass. Don't want them as friends, and like I said, don't do nothing for free in Detroit. They freeloaders, for real, man. Worked at a shelter, did something, couldn't believe what I wouldn't do again. Period. Made some, made some calls. Used my computer. I got two of them. One was vandalized. Took my power cord. That's why I know they break into your apartment, man, or your room, man. They break into them, flat out, steal stuff. Jealous. I had, bought, didn't have to do it, man. Didn't have to do it. Bought supplies. Pencils. Pens. Bought supplies. Because the only thing we doing is, searching people and doing, paperwork. Because we got to do paperwork because we have to do rounds. Got to do paperwork. Any incident, got to write it down. Got to let them know. Got to let the, head people know what's going on on your shift, for real. Got to do some little paperwork. Let them know what's going on the shift. You did around, certain supposed to be, in the shelter. Write it down. You see him? Write it down. If he's drunk or whatever, and they lie, we got the breathalyzer test right there. We don't let no drunk people inside the shelter, period. So I'm just saying, man, these people are dirty, nasty, and the people, ain't strict enough. They didn't want to go, got a real good reputation. I'm just a little hardliner. That's it. didn't want some of the stuff, I'm calling the police for real. You got to go. Nowhere in the world. I'm going to take no gov off nobody on my shift. So, that's cool, man. Revolutionized, did the roster because I can do, Excel. Know how to do Excel. Know how to write a document. Know how to, PowerPoint. Learn to do PowerPoint. It's easy, man. If you got a camera, got some pictures, and you can, know how to, like I said, read books. Know how to spell. That's all the thing. Put words together that rhymes. That's it. You wrote a good PowerPoint, a good presentation. That's it. These people are dirty, nasty, and spray gas or carcinogen under the door, or walk around with all kinds of diseases, man. Like I said, heroin addicts are the nastiest people on the place of the planet. You do not want these guys touching you, or be around them. One of these microorganisms on their body might jump off, Lyme disease, whatever, a tick or whatever on their body. Microorganism jump off and bite you, man. You're going to come down with a serious disease for real. Don't want the motherfuckers touching you, period. But anyway, the air pollution in Detroit is terrible, man. Peace.